Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and today I'll be reviewing a beautiful perfume called Florabotanica by Balenciaga. This perfume came out in 2012 and the concept behind it was rare and beautiful yet dangerous flowers. And everything about this perfume, from the way it smells to the artwork to the bottle design, really capture that concept well. Let's start with the artwork on the box. So at first it looks like some kind of floral design, but when you look carefully, there's some interesting things going on in the design. For example, on this side, these look more like leaves than flowers, and if you look very closely, there's a very intricate design within the leaves, and some of it looks like very tiny microscopic flowers, which is very surreal to me. And over here in the front, there's what looks like a Venus flytrap, which is very far from what most people would consider to be a beautiful plant, which makes this artwork all the more interesting. Let's take a look at the bottle design. So the concept behind the bottle design was scientists at work in a laboratory. And that's not something I would have guessed myself based on looking at this bottle, but now I can kind of see what they were trying to do. On the lid, there's black and white stripes going across and extending into the perfume. And this part that extends into the perfume is supposed to resemble a giant test tube. Also, on one side of the perfume, it's red, and there's purple lining at the bottom of the front of the bottle and along just one side only, which is pretty random, but I feel like all these artistic elements make this a beautiful piece of art. Moving on to the way this perfume smells, it'll definitely take you on a scent journey throughout the day, but a constant that I notice is that there's a sharpness and coldness and greenness to the scent that doesn't go away, even when the more floral and powdery and warmer aspects kick in. So the interesting duality between the sharpness and the coldness of this perfume on the one hand and the earthier aspects on the other create this really interesting paradox that I really appreciate. And this perfume opens with a mint note, which is green and cold and sharp, and then it makes way to a very prominent rose note that's enhanced by the carnation and the cannabis notes. I do detect the cannabis in this perfume. It adds a little bit of earthiness and dirtiness and edginess to the overall smell. And we finally have the base notes of vetiver and amber. And vetiver is a earthy type of note that also comes across as green and sterile. So that aspect of that note just adds more to the, or continues, should I say, the sharp aspect of this perfume. And the amber is supposed to be like a cozier and warmer type of note, but it only adds a little bit of that to the overall smell. By no means is this perfume a cozy and warm kind of scent. I feel like it was meant to kind of shock your senses and give you a different kind of experience. I personally like to wear this perfume when I don't feel like wearing something safe and I'm feeling kind of risky and bohemian, and I want to dress up in a way that's a little bit different than how I normally do. I feel like this perfume captures that mood really well. I have the smallest bottle in this perfume, a 30 ml, just because I try to get the smallest bottle in all perfumes because I just have so many perfumes and there's no way that I'm getting through all of them. But I feel like I should buy backups of this in the bigger size because this perfume is discontinued, unfortunately, and I don't want to find myself without it when it's out of circulation. But you can still find this perfume on the internet. I hope you got something out of this review. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this perfume. I'd really like to know your thoughts, especially because this perfume can be controversial. Maybe you don't like this perfume as much as I do, so I'd really like to know your opinions. And until next time, bye!